Making regardless, here's what you're going to need. You will need some white wool, red wool, pink wool, and finally some light grey wool, and I'm not even 100% positive I want the light grey. If you can't tell, we're going to be making the albino bunny, so once you have every single one of those colours right there, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, I'll be making it right here, you're going to want to start off your bunny wabbit with a row of 3 white wool coming directly up from the floor, so that's 1, 2, 3. You then, once you have your row of 3 white wool, want to extend this third block here to the right by 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then connect that 6th block to the ground. So just to give you a nice little archway, a little table shape. Once you have your table shape, this is what you want to do next. Come behind it and take these 2 corners at the top of your table shape and extend both of these corners back towards where the back of the rabbit is going to be, each by 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You then want to connect both of those 9th blocks together and also connect them to the ground. So now we really do have a little table shape. It's a nice little white coffee table. Once you have your little white coffee table, this is what you want to do next. You now want to take each one of the 4 corners of this table shape and you want to extend each one of the corners up, each by 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the other 3 corners 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you have your 4 rows of 4, you now just want to connect each one of those 4 blocks together. So just go all the way around and connect each one of those top blocks together. Just go all the way around like this. And what you should eventually form is, well, now this is more of a cabinet shape, isn't it? We've morphed from a table to a cabinet. Once you have this cabinet shape, or a rectangle on legs, you now want to fill each one of the 6 sides of your rectangle in with your white wool. That includes the top and the bottom as well. I wasn't originally going to do this on recording, but I may as well, so just go around and fill each one of your 6 sides in with your white wool. Just go all the way around. Slightly tedious, I know, but it'll make filling the next few parts, make filling those in a little bit easier, so we may as well do them. So just fill all of these sides in, including the bottom as well. You don't want things falling out of your rabbit, or falling into your rabbit. That's much more alarming. You don't want things falling in, so close the bottom and also fill in the top as well. So we'll eventually end up with a nice big white rectangle on stilts, which should look a little bit like this. This is what you want to have. So once you have this, this is what you want to do next. And by the way, you can still decide where you want the front of your wabbit to be. So it can be on this side or this side. I'm going to make it this side. So we're now going to do the front legs of the rabbit. This is what you want to do. So coming to the front of your rabbit, you first of all want to add 2 white blocks directly behind these front 2 white wool that we started with. You then, on the outside of your rabbit here, want to do 2 rows of 4 white wool on the outside like this. This is easier to show than tell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and directly next to it as well, 1, 2, 3, 4. So to give you a front view, this is what it should look like. That is the front left-hand paw, front left-hand leg, whatever you want to call it, of your rabbit. So you just want to have something which should look like that. And of course, once you've done that on one side, you want to do the exact same thing on the other side as well. So coming over to the other side, place 2 white wool directly behind these 2 white wool, and then do your 2 rows of 4 white wool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, directly behind it, 1, 2, 3, 4, to give you something which should look a little bit like this. So those are the 2 front legs. Once you've done those, we can now do the 2 back legs. So come all the way to the back of your rabbit. What you're looking for is this row right here, the row pretty much in the middle of the body of your rabbit. You should be on the 3rd block down from the top of your bunny. So this row right here, starting from this block, going right, you want to do a row of 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the outside of your rabbit. So you want to have your row of 4 white wool. Then do another row of 4 directly underneath it. Then starting from the left hand side again, do a row of 3 underneath that 2nd row of 4. And once you have your row of 3, you now want to do a row of 2 underneath that. So starting from the left, 1, 2. Then underneath your row of 2, you now want to do a row of 7, again starting from the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To give you a shape which should look kind of like the crude back leg of a rabbit. Once you've taken care of that, this is what you want to do next. These next couple of parts are kind of hard to explain, so you guys are just going to have to roll with the punches. So you can see here on the left hand side of the leg where we have this row of 5 white wool. Well, you want to add another row of 5 directly to the left of it, like this. So it just kind of wants to supersede the back of the body by 1 row. You now want to come to the back of your rabbit, and you now want to do another row of 5 white wool coming left of that row of 5. You now want to come underneath your rabbit, and where we have these blocks for the back of the leg, you just want to add an extra layer next to those blocks coming towards the center of your rabbit. And once you've done that, you've actually finished one of the back legs. It should look a little bit like this. Pretty rabbit-like. And of course, once you've taken care of that on this side of your rabbit, you now want to go ahead and do the exact same thing on the other side of your rabbit. So coming over to the other side now, again, starting from the exact same place that we did on that side, which is this row right here, kind of midway up the body of your rabbit. Starting from the back, you want to do the row of 4 white wool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then underneath that row of 4, another row of 4. Then starting from the right, underneath that, a row of 3. 1, 2, 3. Underneath your row of 3, starting from the right, a row of 2. 1, 2. Underneath your row of 2, starting from the right, a row of 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To give you a shape which should look very, very familiar to you. There you go. Once you've taken care of that, we now just add the extra bits to the leg to make it look a little bit more rabbit-like. So coming over to the right hand side, you want to add that extra row of 5 white wool to the right, like that. You now want to come to the back of your rabbit and add the other row of 5 wool directly to the right of the row that you just made. You now want to come underneath your rabbit and add that extra layer next to the foot towards the centre of your rabbit, just to kind of make the foot look a little bit more chunkier, like a rabbit's foot. You see the size of those, they're huge. So that is what you want to have for the other leg of your rabbit. Should look the exact same as the leg that we've just done. And once you've taken care of that, this is what we're going to do next. So come right to the back of your rabbit. Don't you notice that our rabbit's kind of missing something? It's missing a tail. So the tail is positioned exactly here on the back of your rabbit. It should just stick out by 1 block, and it should look like this. At the start of this tutorial, I told you that I wasn't exactly sure that I wanted to go like grey. Here's one. I thought about placing a single white braid in the centre of the rabbit's tail, like this. Otherwise, it would be completely plain. However, I'm not entirely sure that I like it. It's not a big deal, but I'm kind of picky. You guys might have figured that out. I don't know whether I like it. I'll keep it in there and I don't know. We'll see. So that is what you want for the rabbit's tail. It's just like a 3x3 grid of white wool at the back of your rabbit. Do as you will, white braid. Once you've taken care of that, it's now time for us to do the final part of our rabbit, which is its head. So come all the way to the front of your rabbit, where you'd imagine the head would be, And what you want to do is a row of 5 white wool, starting on the first row down from the top of the body and 1 block inward. So like this, it's easier to show you. So a row of 5 white wool like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that position right there.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay. Then once you have your first initial row of 5, want to do 2 more rows of 5 coming out like this. So that's 1 and 2. And then on top of this outward row of 5, want to add an extra 3 rows on top of it. So that's 1, 2, and 3. You then want to come behind this third row of 5, and you want to do 4 rows of 5 coming back towards the body of your rabbit. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. You then want to connect that 4th row back to the body, just with a single row like this. So just to give you a side view, a little easier to see from the side view, you want to have something which should look exactly like that. Now, the last thing we'll do before I cut this out, because it's getting dark, is just fill in both sides of the head of your rabbit. So with your white wool, just fill in both sides. So you just want to end up with something that should look a little bit like this. I'll be back in just one moment to finish this up. We've not got one at all. So back in a minute. And I'm back. So first things first, we're going to take care of our rabbit's face. So knock out these 2 sets of blocks on the left and right hand side of your rabbit's face. And then replace those blocks with red wool for your rabbit's very, very creepy looking eyes. I don't like those. Take out your pink wool and place a single pink wool right there, just below the eyes and just between them. We went from creepy to adorable in about 4 seconds, that's much better. Once you place that pink wool, you now want to come to the top and the back of the head, and on top of these 2 back corners of the back of the head, you want to do 2 rows of 5 white wool coming directly up from these corners. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the other one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, directly up. You then want to extend each one of those 5th blocks towards the centre of your rabbit's head just by 1, like that. You then just want to do 2 rows of 4 pink directly underneath those 2 white blocks to give you your rabbit's ears. Just to show you the whole face and ear combo, that is exactly what you want to have. Very, very simple indeed. And I've got some extremely good news for you. Once you've finished with your rabbit's ears, you have 100% completed your bunny rabbit. So let's have a bit of a look at him, shall we? Let's see what he should look like once he's all put together. Isn't he adorable? I say this just about every time I do one of these new statues, and I don't know whether it's because I don't really play on PC. The way that I discovered the rabbit, by the way, guys, I was having a bit of messing about with my PC version of Minecraft. As I do, messing about with some mods in my spare time. That's what I sometimes like to do, and I discovered that they have rabbits. I had no idea. I didn't know that they existed in Minecraft. So I came across this guy, wanted to make him. Maybe it's because I'm not very familiar with the rabbit, as I've said, barely play PC, but I really do like this statue. It might have something to do with the fact that I had to mod it a little bit as well. I had to make it my own slightly. I'm not sure whether I like that light grey wool on the back of the rabbit, but I don't know. The rabbit seems very scaled in comparison to all of the other animals. I don't know what it is. I like him. Looks cool. There's loads of different colours of these things. I don't know whether you guys know that. I know that I've got quite a few console gamers, so you guys might, like me, be completely unaware of the rabbit until about yesterday. But that's right. There's black ones, cream ones, brown ones, maybe yellow ones, probably green ones, I don't even know. But there you go, that is your rabbit. That is exactly what it should look like, guys. Hopefully you have managed to follow this tutorial all the way up until now. Hopefully I've done a good job of explaining it. Don't know why I punched my fist there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. I'm gonna do it again.